class to try to get an education for America and like to help with his like citizenship and shit like that. And there was this one black chick who was, she was pretty cool. And like I'm not really into black girls, but I'd tear that chocolate pussy up. But but no, but she was.
Continue.
No, but she fucking, you know, Jamaican dude. Like we had like the tables.
Jamaican bacon.
With with like a few like computer chairs, and he was at the very end, and she was kind of near the wall, and she had to get up to do something, and as she was trying to scooch by, her tit hit him in the back of the head. And I fucking witnessed this shit, and I looked at him, I smiled hard as fuck, and then he just kind of smiled too, like this shit just really happened, and she noticed that we both noticed, and then she just like instead of just like keeping quiet and just walking out of the room, she stands at the front of the room, she's like, you know what guys, I have to be honest, I just hit him in the back of the head with my tit. I saw some wild shit in there, dude. Oh. Fucking...
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck, dude?
What the? What? Ow.
I swear to God, I'm not making that shit up. I hope you believe
No, I
me.
believe you. I believe you.
It's just one of those things that I'll fucking never forget. And like, even right now, my fucking imagination of like picturing things in my fucking mind is like absolute dog shit. But I will forever remember the fucking grin on this man's face. And the funniest part is too, is he had a wife that he had like met in like Philadelphia when he had like came over with a visa, and they ended up hooking up, getting married, and they had like a baby on the way when this shit happened.
Oh my god.
I know.
I don't know how that cop didn't spot me.
Oh, God, I fucking wish I got that dude's like Facebook or something, because he was just a really fucking genuine dude.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Yeah, that's like my two wildest stories from that fucking college, was the fucking transgender chick sucking dick in the bathroom getting kicked out, and then
Ew.
the Jamaican pastor getting hit in the head by a stripper's tit.
What the fuck?
God, dude. It's like shit like that makes me want to fucking do stand-up, because those are just stories that you can't fucking make up. Fucking dumb shit I've witnessed. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's why I kind of love being in like places that are like semi-ghetto, because man, you see some fucking buck wild shit. Oh, and then the one day there was this fucking kid that was like this black kid that was 17. He was cool as fuck, because he had like a fucking phone case that said the OF for the fucking like Wolfgang, and motherfucker came in one day reeked of weed.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and he's so lucky that our teacher was this like fat black dude who was cool as fuck. His name was Sammy. But yeah, and it's just like, whoever it is that smells like weed, do that shit when you're not here.
Holy shit. Do that shit when you're not here?
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's definitely not wrong, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, cause like, he didn't really like question who it was, and even if he did, like he already knew that nobody was gonna rat on the kid. But well, when I was in the fucking, I don't even know what you would fucking call it. I was in like this brick and mortar school for like kids that were trying to get like credits and shit for high school. But that didn't work out for me. But there was a bunch of like gangbangers and shit in there. And fucking one of them, there was like these few black kids that ended up bringing weed, and one of them like walked out of the school, went up to a corner store, bought a Dutch, came back, gave the Dutch to the one kid, and he went into the bathroom and tried to roll up a blunt, and the fucking retard dropped the leaf into the toilet. So they were out of a blunt, and then the entire fucking hallway reeked of like strong ass weed, and all the teachers are like scrambling trying to figure out who the fuck it was and shit, and nobody said a thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Where the fuck are these stories? Why don't you tell any of these? What the fuck?
Oh no.
I'm gonna go gamble, Alex.
Here, I'm trying to think of a few other ones. Well, when I was at that same school, there was this really big black kid who was like a fucking weightlifter who had like fucking like the dreads like a football player. It wasn't like those really long ones, but it was like at least like down past his ears, kind of like a J-Tug.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that when he was in his previous school, you know how like they have those like in the school hallways they have those really shitty like square like kind of tiles in the roof?
Yeah.
Well, he was telling me that they would just walk down the fucking hallway and just like sneak as shit would throw a fucking pencil and it would go straight up into it and just stick.
Yep.
And I was like, dude, I don't believe you. And we're just walking down the hallway. He has the pencil in his fucking hand, and then just a one like fucking smooth ass motion in his hand and the fucking ceiling. And then he just keeps walking like nothing ever fucking happened, and that shit was in there for a few fucking days.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And there was some of these fucking crazy ass white kids, and we were in art class, and there was like, you know how they have like those big ass fucking things of like yarn that's like wrapped up?
Yeah.
Well, one of the kids held the piece of yarn, and the other kid grabbed the string and fucking ran out the classroom and like down the fucking hallway before somebody stopped him. And, like unraveled like
fuck?
half the thing. Fuck. And then there was this one kid who was like, he was like one of those fucking country fucks that like you could tell like his family had a little bit of incest in him. Cause like, he had like retard strength, and we're in the fucking gym, and we have dodgeballs, and our fucking gym teacher ended up walking out for whatever reason, which you don't fucking do with a bunch of degenerates. And the fucking kid kicks this dodgeball, and like, dude, these are like 30-40 foot ceilings, and it goes straight up and fucking snaps one of the tiles straight in half. And of course nobody fucking said anything. It's just that unspoken word, just don't say shit, or else you're just gonna get fucked. Yeah, you're just gonna get fucked up. Just keep that shit to yourself and just fucking laugh. And then I don't know why, there was like, after a while, like fucking all these white kids started going around like nut tapping everyone.
What?
Yeah, like it was kind of
That's how you do it gay, dude.
Well, alright, to give them the benefit of the doubt, they didn't like do it with the palm of their hand, it was the back of their hand, so it was like kind of like bitch slapping your nuts real quick, which fucking hurt, because one of them fucking did it to me. And it was this fucking skinny, like Kyle looking motherfucker, and
Kyle?
yeah.
You Night
And it-
Shadow?
Oh shit, yeah. No, but I ended up getting him back like a few days later, and he was kind of standing there. He was like one of those like really skinny white kids with like the skinny jeans that he had to get like like sizes too small just so it like fucking like fit his bones for his legs.
Oh my god.
So like just him standing normal was almost like he was standing with his legs apart. And I fucking walked up right behind him, fucking had my fist balled up, and I fucking just like went straight up like I was curling a fucking iron, and got him with my fucking forearm. Fucking dick, balls, and taint. Motherfucker dropped.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he like
Jesus.
he kind of cornered me in the bathroom and like said that he wanted to fight. Oh, it's just like you not tapped me. I got you back. We're even. He was like, all right, you're right. So thankfully I didn't get the shit beat out of me, even though I probably could have dropped his ass.
Jesus.
I mean, Alex is a penis.
Yeah, well, I've never really been in a legit fight, but like, I mean, he probably would have thrown punches, but I would have just picked this motherfucker up and just WWE'd his ass.
I can see it.
But did he weigh as much as that garage we had to lift?
Oh, dude, this motherfucker was probably like 90 pounds wet.
Damn.
Wet?
Yeah, wet.
Well, he's a fat. He's not much of a fat.
Wait, I forget if it was his sister. No, I'm pretty sure it was his sister. But, there was this chick, and her name was Bobby. Shit you not. Her name was Bobby. And
Dude, I know people like that, and Billy Joe and Larry Joe and shit like that. Fucking.
well, actually, one of my dad's sisters, her name is Bobby, but we don't talk about her. No, but yeah, this chick's name was Bobby, and we were chilling in this one room where it was like kind of like the rec room in a sense, where it was like a bunch of bean chairs and they had like Play-Doh out, and this one fucking kid makes a dick and balls out of Play-Doh, and this chick walks in, and she's like, I'm not even to the best part yet. She fucking walks and sits down as he's like molding this dick and balls. And she's like in the middle of talking, and he just fucking arms this shit and just pitches it right at her fucking face, and the dick and balls explode. And then she runs out of the room crying.
That's terrible. Tyson.
What the fuck?
Dude, I saw so much wild shit there. Oh, then there was this other white kid that was like really fucking weird. Like, he was into like baby metal and shit. He was like an incel. The only thing he was fucking missing was a fedora.
Oh god, one of those people.
Yeah, he was like 14, but he was like 6 foot tall. It's like, what the fuck are they feeding you? And you could tell he had like some type of he was a smart kid. Like he seemed like he had like Asperger's, where he's like really smart.
Sorry, car lover.
No, I'm being dead serious though.
Yeah, but the freaking days, like, you look like you have Asperger's. Like, how do you look like that?
No, but this kid was really smart, but he was just really socially awkward. And like, there was another white kid, and he was obsessed with like cards. And the one kid took his cards and crumpled the shit up. He got mad as fuck, and instead of like fighting, he walks over to the fucking teacher's desk, grabs like the hand sanitizer, and starts trying to squirt it in this kid's eyes.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Yeah, I shit you not. It was fucking wild, dude.
What the fuck?
And dude.
No.
What even is your fucking place?
Shit.
A bunch of degenerates.
Hand sanitizer.
What is it? Ellen DeGeneres.
Fuck it. Oh, I forgot the other one. That fucking same motherfucker that I hit in the nuts. Like, we were making like clay bowls and shit, and the motherfucker tried making a bong. And then it got confiscated, and then he got mad as fuck about it.
Like,
What a
did you not
dipshit.
think that it was gonna get
Fucking-
it? Freaking what?
What a fucking dipshit. What a
No.
stupid motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Another story came to mind, if you want to hear.
Enlighten me.
Oh, wait, did I ever tell you about the two bitches fighting at my school?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, there was this, fucking one white bitch that I fucking hated with a passion. Because, well, I forget how this happened, but, like, she was just, like, one of those white cunts that always wore, like, fucking yoga pants and shit. And I
Oh,
remember,
really?
like, we started talking shit to each other. And for whatever reason, she decided to say to me, "I'm gonna suck my boyfriend's dick while he's punching you in the face." And I was just like, what? But,
What?
yeah. I don't know why she said that. But this white chick, and then there was this really quiet, like, mixed girl who was, like, Asian and, like, white, I think. Ended up getting into a fight at lunch. And I think the white girl started throwing, like, slaps first. But the fucking Asian chick got on top of her, took off her fucking slippers, and started smacking her in the face with her slippers, and fucked her up.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucked her up with slippers.
3-shoe beat. No.
These ones aren't as funny, but they're probably
I
from
wanna
my
hear it, though.
childhood. Alright, the two that come to mind is there was this fucking one kid that I knew from school, but I had seen him around my complex for like it was only for like a few weeks for whatever reason. But motherfucker decided that he wanted to hang out with me and my friends because I had like super soakers and shit. And the fucking asshole slams one of my super soakers on the fucking ground on purpose, like a fucking bitch, and breaks it. And then my fucking neighbor, we ended up talking to him for whatever reason. And he had these water balloon bombs that were like literally grenades. And we filled these bitches up. And my mom had the great idea for us to just chill out, like on the sidewalk, and wait for this fucker to like ride by on his fucking bicycle. And when he rode by, we started fucking pegging these things at him.
Oh my god. That sounds beautiful.
Hell
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Fucking perfect
That's how
revenge.
you do it.
I forget if
happened
he
after
fell
that?
over. I forget if he fell over or not, but yeah, he didn't fuck with us anymore. And then my one friend with the two lesbian moms.
Wait. Quick question
God.
about the story before. Did
What,
he
super
legitimately do that on purpose?
Yeah, he was like playing with us and shit, and just out of nowhere, he just fucking slams it on the fucking ground for no fucking
Autism.
reason. No, it was just a fucking bitch.
Autism prime.
Did he say anything after that, or does he?
I forget, man. It's been a long time. I was like probably like fucking around like 10 or like 13 or something like that.
Okay.
So it's been quite a bit. I don't remember all the details, but well,
You're a detail.
my one friend with the fucking lesbian moms, where there was this like during the winter, there was like this little tree line next to the sidewalk, and like behind the tree line, when the snow would melt and it would get cold again, it would freeze over, and it was kind of like a little lake, and we would like fuck around and like slide on it and like slide like penguins and shit. And I told him like, hey man, I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna take a piss over here. And I pissed on the ice, like a little bit further away, like where we weren't fucking around. And like 2 minutes later, this man fucking penguin dives and slides straight into my piss.
Oh! God.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
fucking tard.
I just imagine it in my fucking head. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, he stood up, he was like, what the fuck, why am I all wet, man? I was like, dude, I just fucking pissed over there. He's like, oh, oh.
That's horrible. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, this is the same
Oh,
man that fucking, on mischief day, we fucking walked through the woods and then came across like this cul-de-sac that we didn't even knew fucking existed. We stole like 2 shitty basketballs, and he like kind of took a shit a little bit to the side of this house, pulled his pants up, and just fucking walked back home. We walked back home, and this dipshit rolls up his shitty underwear and tucks it behind the fucking toilet, and his fucking mom found it.
Oh my fuck.
I got nothing for that. That is unbelievable fucking stupidity.